Well, that doesn't look good.
Out of the way! Lord Magnius approaches.
Not gonna lie, that doesn't look great.
It's Magnius from the Eastern Branch.
Wow, this dude's so tough he can't bend his arms.
Lord Magnius, vermin!
What was that face he made? Oh my god, did he just break that guy's neck?
This woman defied the wishes of the great Lord Magnius and refused to provide us with supplies.
Therefore, while the designated death count has been exceeded, we have been granted orders to carry out this woman's execution.
Damn it! Why isn't the city militia doing anything to stop this? Most of them are out on training exercises right now.
Oh, of course.
The Desians must have waited for this opportunity. Slimy jerks. Mom!
Stop right there, woman.
If you interfere, we'll make you suffer in ways that will leave you begging for death.
You think Governor General Dorr will let you get away with this?
Door? Don't get your hopes up, woman.
You need a couple more frames of animation and maybe some elbows so you can bend your arms.
No!
Oh, there he goes. There he did it. Oh!
Disgusting little vermin!
Critical hit rock.
Stop right there!
Frames are expensive.
Lloyd, stop. Do you want to turn this city into the next Esalia?
It's not the same. This city doesn't have a non-aggression treaty with the Desians. How can we go on a quest to regenerate the world if we can't even save the people standing right in front of us?
He's got a point.
Lloyd's right. I won't just stand here and let this happen.
You're wanted criminal number 0074, Lloyd Irving.
0074. I gotta say the zeros. It's important.
Well now, so you're that boy with the X-Sphere. This is perfect! After I take that X-Sphere from you, they'll make me the leader of the 5 Grand Cardinals. Get them!
Ooh, magic spell. Ooh, dance. What the heck was that?
Amateurs.
Wow, Lloyd didn't even, like, flinch. And then Genus is just out.
You worthless idiots!
What did I just watch? Genus just walks up, block, and then he's just like, amateurs, whatever. They suck.
Enough of this!
Drop the mic,
Take
dude.
care of this woman first!
That was amazing.
No!
I was gonna say, use your thing.
What the?
Oh, she's dead anyways. Rip. You killed her.
Let us respect the wishes of the Chosen.
The Chosen?
She is the Chosen?
The Chosen herself has come to save us?
Do you all realize what you're doing?
Rain, shut up. We're being heroic.
If you defy the
You're ruining it.
Desians, this city may be attacked, just like Esalia.
It's already being attacked. Shut up.
That's right. And I know full well what I'm doing. I won't repeat the same mistake again. I'll destroy them all. The entire ranch!
Oh, Lloyd is mad.
Lloyd, that's insanity.
They're only after Colette and me anyway. And besides, we have the Chosen on our side. The savior who will regenerate the world. Right, Colette?
Yep. I'm going to fight for everyone's sake.
Dude, I can't get over this voice actor, man. It just blows my mind. Lloyd's like, I'm gonna destroy the entire ranch! Isn't that right, Colette? And Colette's just like, yep. I'm gonna fight for everyone's sake.
Oh, Lady Colette, the great Chosen of Mana.
I give up. You're all hopeless.
Rain, shut up! Like, shut up. No one wants to listen to you.
But I'll help, since I'd be worried about you otherwise.
Professor Sage, thanks.
Damned little... Enough of this crap!
Enough of this crap.
I'm leaving them to you. Get rid of them!
Isn't that just like every villain? Enough of this crap. I'll let you guys do it. By the way, I can teleport. How many people in this game can teleport?
Lord Magnius. You're all dead!
Everybody in this game can teleport.
Give them no quarter.
Oh god, he's doing voodoo magic over there again. Hold on, kill the magician first and try to voodoo magic. Oh yeah. Mosh is my favorite character.
Sonic thrust.
Alright.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for saving my mom. I don't know what I would have done if they'd murdered my mom as well.
As well? My husband volunteered in Governor General Dor's army and was killed in a battle against the Designs. And my mother was taken to the ranch.
It was Grandma that originally founded our shop.
Wow, now they're gonna realize that it's...
Not just for ourselves, but also for Grandma's sake. For when she returns.
She's not returning.
That's also the reason why I work at the Church of Martel Travel Agency. To help support our item shop. But it's not like I believe in Martel or anything.
Shovel, how can you say such a thing?
I know. I'm grateful for the Chosen. But Martel didn't protect Dad or Grandma. Even this time. It wasn't Martel, but the Chosen and her companions that saved Mom. How can anyone believe in a goddess that sleeps while we suffer?
I understand, but I still think Martel exists.
Oh my god, her lisp is like... I mean, I'm not great at pronouncing things either, but I'm not a voice actor either.
You think?
I'm sure of it. She exists inside you and me.
It's like when I used to have my old microphone and I hit S's too hard, it would come out as like, but she just like constantly exists.
Well, if the Chosen says so, then I'll at least try to believe. Anyway, I better get going soon. It's almost time for the next Asgard pilgrimage.
Are there really people that want to go on a trip right after what just happened here?
It's after events like this that both those with and without faith feel the need to go on a journey in search of salvation.
That pretty much sums it up. Well then, thank you all very much.
What riveting dialogue that was. My dad's dead, my mom almost died, my grandma's gone. I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage. Thanks, guys. Those fakes are totally copying us. I suppose that would make their ignoble leader Lloyd. Ha ha ha. Yeah, he's just like him. And that girl would be Colette, and the magic user would be me. Oh, then that one who looks like a big ape is... Genus? No, it's gotta be Kratos. Name a character who isn't you. They have the convenience of teleportation, probably. That lady who was about to be hung probably could have just teleported out. Probably. And then there's like the traveling item people. Like in Wild Arms, that guy was always in every town we went to. Because even though we had to go through like fire and brimstone to get to the next town, somehow he just happened to be there when we got there.
This is going to be an arduous
I've been sitting
battle.
here trying to decide who my favorite character is so I can answer your question, but I honestly don't know. Maybe Kratos, I guess. But he's like... He doesn't do anything, he just doesn't say anything, really.
Are you okay?
That's why I like him, he doesn't say anything. Everyone else says things, and then I don't like him anymore.
Alright!
Lloyd is, like, blatantly dumb and annoying. Although he's gotten better as we've gone on. Genus is alright, I guess. I think maybe Genus is my favorite. But I don't really like Genus, I just don't dislike him. Then there's Colette, who I liked at first, but some of the stuff she says makes me want to die. That Magnus is a barbarian. I couldn't have put it better myself. He's trying to rule everything through brute force. And the power he's using to do it isn't even his, it comes from his X-Sphere. That jerk, I'm gonna make him pay. Even that man is a living being. Defeating Magnus means taking a life. So what? We should just stand by and let him take out his retribution on the people of Palmacosta? No, what I'm saying is, to kill your enemy means to bear the responsibility for that life. And you must never forget that. To bear the responsibility for a life. Yes, you're right. Seems I get excited a little too easily. I'll be careful. But you quickly realize it and repent, so you're still fine. And then he quickly forgets, too. Hey, don't butt in. Ow. I mean, Rain isn't that bad either. Rain's just kind of stereotypical teacher, adult person. And I don't want to kill Kratos every time he talks, so that's a benefit.
We crook.
Are you okay?
Ready? Sorry. First aid. Sorry.
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. We crook. Don't overdo it.
Kratos just really wants me to not overdo it.
Don't overdo it.
Kratos. How many times have I said Kratos instead of Kratos? I'm sure it's been several.
Just as I expected.
It's so hard to look at that word and not say Kratos. Yeah, the voice actor for Rain isn't bad. Same with Kratos. I don't know. We've been talking so much about the voice actors throughout the game that it's making it sound like I think a game is bad if it has bad voice actors or something, or like a character is bad if it has bad voice actors. I'm really just pointing it out. In general, I don't really care that much about the voice actor. Especially in these old games, because they were never really that amazing. I mean, some games have some really good voice actors, but in general, they're all kind of bad because voice acting for video games wasn't huge yet. It was mostly like people that did voice acting for other things that did it for video games too. This was GameCube era, so there's probably a little better voice actors at the time, but still. Plus, this game was originally in Japanese, and the Japanese voice actors apparently are really good, so it's just the English ones that they brought in to dub it that were bad, which is understandable, so. I don't mean to make it sound like the game is bad because it has bad voice actors, because in reality you should play it in Japanese, and those voice actors would be much better. Chosen One, everyone, what is it? I have a message from Dor. He would like you to temporarily cease the journey of regeneration. What is this about? A Church of Martel pilgrimage tour guide has been kidnapped by the Desians. In light of this, Dor has decided that this is the time to gather Palmacosta's forces and launch an attack on the human ranch controlled by Magnus. How is that related? We would like you to rescue the kidnapped tour guide in concert with our attack. Who is this kidnapped tour guide? Of course. Oh no. Chosen One, please help us. Lloyd, let's help them. Yeah, okay. Somehow I thought you were going to say that. Of course, we can't just leave her. Thank you. Neil will inform you on the details once you reach the ranch. I wonder what would happen if you said otherwise. If you said no. You say you want the Spiritua statue. I know it's a brazen request, but it's for the world regeneration. Please, Father. The Spiritua statue is marvelous, don't you think? If you say your prayers in front of it, your feelings will be even stronger. Bring the statue here. My most humble apologies. This Spiritua statue is actually a fake I had placed here. What? What are you talking about? I lost the real Spiritua statue during the pilgrimage a year ago. The pilgrimage is the Church of Martel's spiritual training journey, right? Why would you take the statue along with you? The halo on the head of the Spiritua statue is made of diamond. We always take it with us when we go out on pilgrimages in order to protect it from thieves. On the trip last year, I followed the custom as usual and brought the Spiritua statue with me to Thoda Island. But there, I accidentally dropped it into a geyser. Why didn't you have to take it to a place like that? I am terribly sorry. I was so moved upon seeing the geyser for the first time. By the time I realized it, the statue had fallen onto the rocks and on the other side of the geyser. Desperate, I paid a visit to a dwarf who lives in Azelia and had him make something just like it. Oh, that'd be Dirk. It's very good work, just what I'd expect from Dirk. Dad, just what kind of jobs are you doing? Well then, what shall we do now? Do you think the fake will fool that old man? That doesn't seem likely. It's well built, but it's still a fake, as is the diamond. How about if we go get the real one? You want to go all the way to Thoda Island? And on top of that, the rocky area is on the other side of the geyser, correct? Yes. I'll go get it. Geysers are up with boiling water. It's dangerous. Oh yeah. You're stupid, Lloyd. I bet you've forgotten everything we've studied in geology. Shut up. Sad. If only we could stop the geyser. I've heard that the eruption cycle in the Thoda Island geyser is quite short. I wonder if we can seal it with something. That's it. We'll just have Gina seal it with magic. Magic? How? Like, cover it with ice or something. Okay, I'll give it a try. You'd better be grateful. Dwarven vow number 1. Let's all work together for a peaceful world. We're counting on you, Mr. Genius Magician. You know, it's starting to get really old how every time Lloyd says something stupid, literally everyone stops to call him a moron. Like how mean are they? Literally every single time he says anything wrong, every single person in the entire party turns and goes, "You're a moron." Like, it's not enough just for Genus to say it. Like, Genus says, "You're a moron," and then Rain is like, "Have you forgotten everything I've ever taught you?" And then Colette's like, "Wow, Lloyd." And then Kratos is like, "Sad." So where, I don't know where the ranch is. Maybe it's that dark spot on the map. They didn't tell me where it was, they just said the ranch. So it could be anywhere. What if someone had wings that could fly over the geyser? You're talking nonsense, Chryso. Wings aren't real. That looks like it to me.
Here comes more of them! Are you okay? A bag of these.
Demon Fang!
Demon Fang!
Rage Thrust!
Demon Fang!
Are you okay?
Tempest!
Tempest.
Are you okay?
Demon Fang! Sword Rain! Demon Fang! Sword Rain!
Don't overdo it!
Tempest!
First aid!
Tempest! You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
You know, I've been using Rain this whole time, but she sucks. Like she just has nothing. She has nothing of value. At least not yet. So I'm gonna switch her out for Genus for a while. Wow, Genus, you can't equip like anything. What's the matter with you? I mean, she can, yeah. I'm just tired of her having, like, literally nothing attack-wise. She has Charge and Force Field, that's about it. And Genus has Fireball, Stone Blast, Icicle, Lightning, Force Field, Wind Blade, and Aqua Edge. Like, at least in terms of just fighting random battles and getting through them quicker, she's much more valuable. Alright, it's just the... Yeah, I'm sure she gets better later. I mean, she seems to just be a white mage. I didn't really know what she was. I thought she was like a black mage, like Genus is. I didn't realize that she's like super white mage. Because I figured Colette was super white mage. But she's not at all. In fact, she doesn't even have a healing thing. She's like... I don't even know what she is. She's like damage. Honestly. She's almost like a thief class. Where she's like got special attacks and speed and a skill that does damage. Yeah, like a mixed attacker, I guess. But she has no healing whatsoever. Look, Lloyd! Yeah, we've seen this before. So Zelia's wasn't the only human ranch. I don't want to see any more victims like Marble. Yeah, we don't need any more victims. Let's go, Genus. Chosen One, please wait. Neil, we heard Chocolatte's been captured. Yes, I wish to speak with you regarding that. Please come this way. Doesn't sound like you have very good news for us. I would like you all to just go ahead and leave the Palmacosta region. But if we do that, what will happen to Chocolat? Yeah, we're supposed to be working in conjunction with the Palmacosta army to save Chocolat, right? No, that's... so it's a trap. Of the several possibilities, it looks like the worst one came true. Kratos and Professor, what are you talking about? It was a mystery that the Desians would simply leave a city with an army alone. Yes, exactly. Choosing not to crush the seeds of rebellion must mean they are not a threat. They are left alone simply because they have no real power, or perhaps because they are in fact beneficial. It is as you say. Dor is working with the Desians to lead the Chosen into a trap. What? Why would he do such a thing? He didn't used to be like this. He always thought of the well-being of the people of the city. Even 5 years ago, when he lost his wife Clara, he swore to fight against the Desians. Then why? I don't know. At any rate, entering the ranch now will put the Chosen in danger. Leave Chocolat to me, and please, go on your way. Please regenerate the world as soon as possible. Indeed, it would be best to abandon the situation here for world regeneration. No, I can't just ignore this. Colette's right. If we leave things as they are now, Palmacosta may be destroyed, just like Azelia. You think so too, don't you, Lloyd? Yes, what you say is true, but I still wish to side with Kratos. If you don't want to see cities destroyed, you should avoid contact with the Desians. No, that's not right. Regenerating the world and saving the people in front of us are not exclusive of each other. That's what I think. If that is how you feel, Colette, then we do not have any right to stop you. The only one who has the right to make decisions on this journey is you, the Chosen One. Is that all right with you, Lloyd? That was my intention from the beginning. Remember what I said? I'm going to destroy them all. Still. It's alright, Colette is saying this is what she wants. Now then, we have two courses we can take. The first one is to go on ahead and infiltrate the ranch and rescue Chocolat and the other captives. Now that things have come to this, if we leave the ranch alone, it will surely result in a second Azalea. Our second option is to confirm Dor's true motives. If he has planned a trap, then we know... Sorry, I skipped that. Let's let him talk for a bit. What are you going to do to Dor? You better not ask that. Rain's punishment is painful. Thinking logically, dealing with Dor first is the correct choice. What do you think, Lloyd? Let's return to Palma Costa. We'll hear what Dor has to say first. Yeah. But let's save Chocolat as soon as we can. I'm sure she's scared and lonely by herself. My, even Lloyd makes rational decisions sometimes. So it seems. Well then, let's go. What should I... Stay here. We're going to put the squeeze on your commander. It's better if you don't see it. Please watch over the status of the ranch from here. Alright. Man, the amount of times I've gone in between these two towns. Well, I went in between the top of the map, and then the temple, and then Palma Costa, and then back to the temple, and then to the ranch, and then back to the Palma Costa.
Let up.
What's up, Azuki?
Sorry. How's that?
Don't overdo it. Take this. Lightning.
Great thrust!
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Gotta love how Genius just sits there and plays ball and cup while she's casting spells. Tracks
Don't
me up.
overdo it. First aid.
Like, just watch Genius while she's casting spells. It's hilarious.
I feel good today.
It's like, it's time to cast Fireball. Take this! And then she's like, whoosh, 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 Fireball! Imagine if, like, you were a black mage, but you had, like, a yo-yo for a weapon. And every time you wanted to cast a spell, you had to, like, walk the dog first. That's it. It's time to cast Ultima! Walk the dog, walk the dog. Alright, Ultima.
It looks really strong.
Yeah, I was just about to say a few minutes ago, Kratos is like a red mage, because he has the spells and the fighting. Which kind of matches his personality, because he is smart and strong. So he just kind of does everything. Level-headed.
Just as I expected.
Lloyd, what do you hope to accomplish by questioning Dor? I don't know. But we can't just do nothing. We won't know anything unless we go see him and hear what he has to say. I'm sure he has some reason. I see. Then let us hurry to Palma Costa. Yeah. Okay. And see what truth awaits us. I mean, I'm guessing he wants to save Chocolat. So he's probably saying, I'll bring the Chosen to you if you bring her back. That would be my guess. Didn't notice that.
Don't get too comfortable.
Oh my god.
Here we go! Demon Fang!
Demon Fang!
Fireball! Great thrust!
Doesn't get anything
Don't
special.
overdo it.
Just as I expected.
Just finished exams. You're graduating in a week. That's awesome, dude. That is good to hear. Congo rats. Indeed. There's no one here. I think I hear voices from below. Really? I don't hear anything. There's no one here. We should head down to the basement. Yeah. What if they're hiding something, though? What if I read his documents? No? To the dungeon!
When will my wife, when will Clara return to her original form?
Not yet. You still haven't paid us enough gold. You've been paying us less and less.
This is the best I can do. The tolls, the municipal taxes, the offerings to the Church of Martel. There's nowhere left to squeeze more money from.
Well, I suppose this'll do. For today. I'm sure Lord Magnius will remove the demon seed depending on your next contribution.
Father?
Just a little while longer. Just a little more and Clara will be back to normal. I'll raise the fees on the pilgrimages and...
What's the meaning of this?
Get wrecked.
Oh, what's the matter? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Lloyd, that's a really cliched line.
Shut up, Genus.
What are you doing here? Neil! Where's Neil?
I'm afraid Neil's not here.
So, Neil betrayed me.
What's wrong with your wife? Has she been taken hostage or something?
Hostage? Don't make me laugh. If you want to see my wife, she's right here.
Beautiful.
What's that monster? She's crying. She's crying out in pain.
She's
You mustn't
party.
call her a monster.
You don't mean...
That's right. This is what's become of my wife, Clara.
So that's why you told everyone she passed away.
My father, the previous Governor General, was a fool. Because of his defiant stance against the Desians, they killed him. Then planted the demon seed in my wife as a warning. If I cooperate with them, they will give me the medicine to save her.
But that means you're betraying the people of this city.
What do I care? We'll never escape the rule of the Desians anyway.
Colette will. The Chosen will save the world.
The Chosen's journey of world regeneration is not absolute. Don't forget that the last one ended in failure. Besides, the people of this city are satisfied with my way. They just don't know I'm working for the Desians.
Shut up. What do you mean, your way? I'm sorry about your wife. But think of all those people who believed in you, only to be sent off to the ranch. Any of them may have wound up just like your wife.
Silence, boy! Stop acting like your justice is absolute.
Where do you get off? Don't even start spewing the word justice. I hate that word. If you wanted to save your wife, you should have resigned your position as Governor General and searched for a cure, or help, or whatever. You're a worthless jerk who couldn't give up his social status even for his own wife.
Get wrecked.
Lloyd, please stop. Not everyone's strong enough to stand up against the Desians. Please stop this.
You ready?
Colette.
I ain't gon' let it get to me. I'm just gon' creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel.
Yo, that's a gifted sub to Shadow Lacana for the 3rd month in a row. Thank you so much for being here for 3 months in a row. I appreciate it. Phone fingers in the chat. Arco, thank you for that gifted sub to Shadow. And another gifted sub. A double gifted sub This one to Zephram for the 9th month in a row. It's coming up. Not everyone is strong enough to stand up against the Designs. You ready? That was some great timing. Thank you, Arco, for the 2nd gifted sub to Zephram for your 9th month in a row. Thank you so much for the support, you two.
What if we go and get the medicine you mentioned? Then you wouldn't have to side with the Designs anymore.
You forgive me for what I've done?
It's not our place to forgive you. That's up to the people of this city. But I know Martel will forgive you. The goddess Martel is always within you, awaiting your own personal regeneration.
Within me?
Absurd! The goddess Martel would never lend her aid to an inferior human being.
Killia's gonna kill us all.
What are you doing?
How could you do that to your own father? That's a laugh.
Oh my god, I knew it!
I'm a servant of Pronema, leader of the 5 Grand Cardinals, who rule over the Designs.
Excuse me, what?
I was merely assigned to observe the new human cultivation technique, developed by Magnius. There's no way that a superior half-elf such as I could have a fool of a father like this.
A fool of a father?
Just look at him. He didn't even notice that his own daughter was dead, because he was too busy chasing after medicine that doesn't exist in order to save his monster wife.
You...
How could you?
I was gonna say, I bet you that medicine doesn't even exist.
I beg of you, feel that angel feathers!
Ow.
No way!
First aid!
Guardian! Know your place! Pretty good!
Oh, Guardian just timed out.
Know your place! First aid!
Sorry, you
Ow.
Don't overdo it!
I got it! Whirlwind!
Don't overdo it! First aid! Don't overdo it! First aid!
Know your place!
Why just me?
Don't overdo it! First aid!
Know your place!
Don't overdo it! First aid!
Somebody heal me. Got spikes like all over and freak me out. I'm out of here.
Demon Fang!
Oh, Kratos.
You okay?
Oh, no.
Careful.
Sorry. Know your place.
I just
You okay?
Take this!
Know your place.
Don't overdo it! First aid! Take that one!
Ow. Get away from here.
Know your
okay?
Please don't just die after I just revived you. And
Demon Fang! We have to think of something. There.
Know your place.
Oh,
There.
get away from me.
You okay?
Know your place.
Stop. Oh my god.
Take this.
Stuck in the corner.
First aid. Be careful. Work.
Know your place.
Take this.
Hi.
Know your place.
Pretty good.
You're pretty good.
You okay?
Please.
Oh god, what is she doing?
Dark fear.
Oh my god. I blocked that too.
Clever. Be careful.
Here we go.
No.
What? I just... What?
Dark fear.
What? What? I literally like activated the thing and nothing happened. And then I tried to block that and nothing happened. And then we all died a horrible death. Did I do this yet? Oh, I tried to use Guardian and it wouldn't let me. I tried to use it. I did use regular block, but that didn't work. So, people have been telling me that this game is a darker Tales game. I'm starting to see it. This king lost his wife, and the design said, we'll give you the cure, which didn't exist, if you pay us. So he's been lying to everyone and paying them for a cure for his wife that doesn't exist. But then, to even further complicate it, his daughter's been dead the whole time and was actually an evil design dude. Like, man. That sucks. Oh shoot. I picked go forward. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I could just do this. I forgot that there was that option to not go back. Trump Jr. is being abused by the Steam sale. What am I equipped with right now? Nothing particularly interesting. I think I still have like the second weapon with Lloyd. It's so cool to see like Miss Maggie didn't really have like a computer before, and now she has one and she's downloading all these Steam games. It reminds me of like when Ben grows up and I get to play video games with him. Like, how cool is that going to be? Granted, I don't really want Ben to play video games for a while. I think it's better off not playing them until you're a little bit older. But it'll be cool when we get to play games together. Some people play games with their kids like as soon as they can realize what games are. Which, I mean, if that's your choice, that's fine. But I think I'll wait a while before I introduce him to games. I like how fast you can skip through text in this game. Like, it goes up, you know, it like allows you to skip it pretty fast. Make sure I don't screw this up. Smack. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go off on a whole tangent of like what to do and not to do with your kids, because I think it's all up to the parents to decide that, and it's also up to it's on a kid by kid basis, you know. If you have a kid that's super hyperactive and can't handle video games, then don't let them play video games. If you have a kid that can totally handle video games, then, you know, it's different. So it's really on a kid-to-kid basis. There's no right or wrong answer. But, you know, whether or not you decide to let your kids start playing video games when they're 2 years old or when they're, you know, 10 years old, the most important thing is just to play video games with your kids. I mean, it's like, I can't begin to describe how important that is, because, like, first of all, if you let kids play video games alone, like, all the time as their first time doing it, then they associate playing video games with being alone. So every time they're alone, they're going to want to play video games, and then it becomes like that's all they do when they're alone. But if you play video games with them, then it's more of a family thing where they want to experience it with you. And, you know, violence in video games, you can argue it you know, affects kids' minds. You can argue that it doesn't, but if you're there with them, that's, you know, the greatest defense against that. As far as I'm concerned, any parent that's ever blamed a video game for their kid acting out never once played a video game with them. Or at least didn't usually play a video game with them. Because if you play the games with them, then, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's video games are not there to parent your children. Video games are not there to be like, here, play this video game so I don't have to parent you. And you can just learn everything from the video game. That's not what they're for. If video games are the greatest influence that your kid has, then yes, of course they're going to pick up on the violent tendencies of the video game. It's all they know, because it's all they do, and you don't tell them otherwise, and you don't parent them. It all comes down to parenting your children. Most anything kids can, you know, deal with if their parents with them. I just really wish I could be in the room with every court decision ever that they try to use video games as an excuse. Every single one, where they were like, my kid's violent because of video games. I just want to be there to be like, do you play them with your kid? Do you tell them violence in video games is wrong? Or do you just sit them in front of the Xbox and leave? Because I guarantee 99.9% of the time they sit them in front of the Xbox and leave. Because that's the way it goes.
That's my...
What?
Cope the
Where do you...
Look. What the...
You...
It's the... Oh.
By the way, I'm the devil.
This is a dangerous situation.
Bring down the pain. Oh my goodness, I'm not letting her do anything. I'm just smacking her up. We're just smacking her up.
Here we go!
Fireball! Rage thrust!
Demon Fang!
Demon Fang!
How's that feel? I think that felt too good.
Don't overdo it. Take this! Don't overdo it. First step! Hey! Don't overdo it.
No way!
Don't overdo it.
Know your place!
Pretty good!
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Oh, Kratos.
Don't overdo it.
Potatoes. Still has a ton of,
Don't overdo it.
Holy crap, does she have some health?
Don't overdo
Ah, get away from me!
First aid!
Also, what was that thing sticking out of her shoulder? I think it's dangerous or something. Hang on here. Dude, I love using that skill just to jump out of the way of stuff.
First aid! First aid!
Oh god, she's flying now. Stop flying. I think she's trying to cast that spell, but we're not letting her.
We clever.
Ooh, Tempest is really good while she's flying. I hit her with like every hit.
Here we go!
Rage thrust!
Demon
Fireball!
Fang!
Demon Fang!
I like that she just lays on the ground like dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely died. Use an apple gel on me while I run.
Okay.
This is the issue. Eventually Kratos runs out of FP and then we just keep dying. So I'm gonna use an FP thing. Or TP, my bad. That way you can keep healing people. Aha! I blocked it.
Don't overdo it.
Sorry.
You okay?
You die ever?
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Question, do you die ever?
Don't overdo it. First aid! Don't overdo it.
Oh. Oh.
Guardian!
Oh wow, he actually guardianed it. Kratos knows what he's doing. What a legend. Oh, jeez. I walk in and I'm just instantly almost dead again.
Situation is dangerous.
This is a problem.
Take this!
This is a problem.
You okay? Tempest!
You gotta be almost dead, there's no way. Oh my god.
Die! Dirt Spear!
I don't have enough TP to block this 1,000 times. Good lord. Go sit on the bench, Colette. I don't have enough TP to like survive this fight. We just don't do enough damage. Just fight and fight and fight, and eventually we run out of stuff. I think we need to level up a little bit and get some more damage, because we just don't do any damage to her. I'll try one more time though, because we have enough time. Give it one more shot. And then if I lose, we'll just do a little grinding next time and then get wrecked. I don't have anything to buy. Like, there's a weapon shop here, I think. And I have everything from it, if I remember correctly. I think I just need some experience, that's all. Yes, can you give me all your stuff for free? Of course not. I'll run around setting the townspeople on fire. What could go wrong? I don't remember where the weapon shop is. I think it's the one next to where the imposters were. No, that's the end. This one? Yes. Bye-bye. What is today? DBS shirt day? What do you eat? It smells like trail mix.
Hi, Dan Tom. Hi, Maggie. Hi, other people.
Do you know where the weapon store is?
Yeah.
That's not where it is.
It's in that river.
It's a horrible guess.
Just start yourself off both the sides.
It's a terrible guess.
I told you it was in the river near the docks.
I'm gonna invade this person's home instead.
Gotta go.
See ya.
Oh, and our bandanas that we don't have yet.
This little boat.
Let's see.
And this hat. Nice.
Ours are blue. Ours are blue.
These are surfers.
Yes.
Blue goes with surfing.
The bikers are green and the skaters are yellow.
You got me.
And the rock climbers are purple.
Well, that makes sense, obviously.
Well, because the preschoolers are always purple. Alright, bye.
Bye-bye. Save the child. What do you mean by the docks? I'm so lost. By the docks. Like, I looked by the docks, though. Over here? Is it just a guy that's standing around and not a building? Like, where? In here? This guy? I passed it? Over here? This? Listening to my chat try to tell me where this is. Over where? Up here? Oh, yeah, this is a whole nother section, isn't it? I was thinking that was the field. Genus, you don't look well. Are you okay? Ah, sorry, I was just thinking about how I was supposed to go to this school, and well, you know. I'm smart and stuff. It's too bad. You really wanted to study, didn't you? Yeah, but it's okay. Participating in the world regeneration isn't exactly something everyone gets to do. I'm sorry for getting you mixed up in something like this. What are you talking about? Lloyd and I are just tagging along. You don't have to worry about us. Thanks, Genus. Don't you tell Lloyd about this, okay? He's already burdened enough with what happened at the village. I don't want him to feel responsible for me, too. Yes, I understand. You're standing right there, though. Okay, here we go. Maybe that'll help out. I don't have enough. Excuse me. I don't have enough for everybody's, though. So I'll probably just get Kratos and Lloyd's. We were talking earlier about how much this game has in common with Final Fantasy X, and it's kind of interesting because like the whole pilgrimage thing is pretty similar, but also Colette's pretty similar to Yuna in that they both constantly apologize and they also both feel like they're burdening everyone with their journey. So that's kind of an interesting what's the word I'm looking for? Comparison. Similarity. Either one. Yeah, maybe the armor shop would have been smarter, but it seems like I'm just not doing enough damage. Like, I'm surviving okay until I run out of TP. I'm just not doing enough damage to actually finish the fight. So that's why I got the swords instead. Because no matter what my armor is, it doesn't really matter. I was surviving fine until I just run out of stuff.
You listen. Well, I just what's
Gotta get the Beavis and Butthead game in here for some more TP.
That's
so that
my thing. But what cool the any you're a
Lloyd,
cool
what that
you
the oh,
with
I haven't played this game, but I need to have these types of games in my life. Go to the Steam sale. This game's on sale right now for like $5 there. And I think Tales of Berseria, the new one, is also on sale. And the new remaster of Vesperia is coming out. Announced it during E3. And that one's supposed to be the best of the whole series. So that's exciting. Oh, and didn't they say, by the way, I totally forgot to mention this, but wasn't there a rumor that a new Tales game's coming out? Like, not even a rumor, like, didn't they announce it? A new Tales game's gonna come out? There's like no name yet or info about it, but they just said we're making a new one.
Don't overdo it.
Thank God you healed me this time.
Fireball!
Ow. That hurt. I've been doing much more damage.
Pretty good.
Forget how much damage I was doing before.
Sorry.
Don't
Sorry.
overdo it.
Before I was doing 10 damage with Tempest. Now I'm doing 15.
First aid! Don't overdo it. Take this! Lightning! Don't overdo it. First aid!
Don't overdo it. Is there a way to tell Colette to do her wing attack? Because she hasn't done it once, so I feel like it would do a bunch of damage to this thing. But she's like not using it for whatever reason. Maybe I'll just take control of her.
Know your place.
I'm gonna TP.
Neon's magic. I beg of you, treat you.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Did you really use Dark Sphere as I was scanning?
Be careful.
So does she just start spamming this once she gets her wings? 'Cause that's what I'm saying. I hate my life. What? Like, seriously? She's just gonna, like, do this every time.
Be careful.
I can't defend against this. She uses it every single time I start to cast it.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, everyone.
Wow. She literally gets to a point where she just starts spamming it. Just Dark Sphere, Dark Sphere, Dark Sphere, Dark Sphere, Dark Sphere. And either I have to waste FP or TP to defend against it, or I die. And I can't even use I don't know how to use the defense skills on the other characters. It said square and down, but that doesn't work. I had to put it on L2 for Lloyd, because I don't know how to use it with everyone else. It doesn't let me. I wonder if I set it to L2. God dang it, I hate these menus. Set it. Alright, one more try. I want to see how much damage this does, because she seems like evil element or whatever, and this attack is holy, so I would think it would do like mega damage. Also, I was definitely doing a lot more damage because she went to her winged form like super fast, so if I just play careful and use a bunch of items, I could probably win, because I am doing a lot more damage now than I was. Oh yeah, I could use a magic lens too, to actually see how close we are.
Shut up.
What do you...
Shut up, Genus.
What?
It's like a catchphrase in this game. Shut up, Genus.
At
least they put clothes on it. At least it's not a naked monster.
Lloyd. What that?
You.
What are you?
This isn't.
So we're gonna go with you. We're gonna have Lloyd use a magic lens. And then, there you go, 10,000 HP, holy cow. And yeah, it said he's weak against, said she's weak against holy, so. Why are you attacking?
Demon Fang!
Are you serious? Stop going after me.
Don't overdo it. First aid!
No, your angel feathers.
Fine.
Found a weakness.
That did some pretty good damage.
Get him.
How do I see yours? Oh, does it only show it, like, for a second? Oh, now it shows it.
Boom blast.
Okay. Switch back over to Lloyd.
First aid! Don't overdo it. First aid!
Ah, jeez.
Watch out,
Don't overdo it. First aid! Demon Fang!
You know, I should have used Angel Feathers during that, actually, now that I think about it.
Don't overdo it.
Your face.
First aid! Take this! Aren't we? No!
You okay?
Demon
I'm feeling proud.
Sorry.
Take this! Lightning!
Sorry.
Sorry.
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Oh, yeah, keep going after me.
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Know your place.
Don't overdo it. First aid! Don't overdo it. First aid!
Why just me? Are you okay? Useless.
Don't overdo it. First aid! What? Don't overdo
Alright,
it.
she's flying now. How much life she got left? Oh my god, she's only halfway dead.
First aid!
Ow.
Don't overdo it.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Work.
Kind of a problem that she's only halfway dead.
Take this. Aren't we clever? Take this.
You okay?
First aid!
This is where things get bad. I'm just gonna spam Dark Sphere now.
We have to think of something.
We have to think of something. How about don't die? That's something.
There. No way.
How much life do you have?
Demon Fang. No way.
Ow.
There. No way.
I don't even think reviving Colette is worth it. Because
There.
she's just gonna die. Can heal. get out of this corner that I'm in. Great. That went well.
Be careful. Aren't we?
And now he's dead.
Clever.
Yeah, man. Dark Sphere just destroys my party.
You okay?
I'm just way too weak. She's just killing me.
Be careful.
I got out of the corner at least.
You okay? You okay?
Take this. First aid.
I just walk up and get one shot.
Sonic thrust.
Yeah, I just take way too much damage. Even when I'm like guardianing, it's not enough. She just spams it. So we'll have to at least get a little more health before we fight her again. I'm sure I could beat her if I used like every item in my arsenal, but it's not something I want to do against random girl boss. Random little girl boss. I'd rather not use all my items. Because like there was the one fight where we had her stuck on the ground for a long time and I was just wailing on her and I'm sure she was probably almost dead. So if I would have used more items there, I would have won. But whatevs, we save it for next week. We still have a little bit more time on the stream to hang out, but we got to say goodbye to those of you on YouTube. So YouTube, thank you so much for watching these episodes of Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. I'm enjoying the game a lot. It's starting to get a little more exciting now. The beginning was a little slow, but now it's starting to pick up. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope you enjoy some more Let's Play Tales of Symphonia coming at you very soon. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Japanese.